Good morning, everyone. I am B. Sangeethapriya from the Department of CSC IoT, working in SNS College of Technology. Today, here I am going to explain about trust and the threat model in operating systems. Welcome to my video. What is a threat? Would you build a house without checking whether the thieves can enter? No. In cybersecurity, we do the same through the threat modeling. What is the threat modeling? A structured way to identify the threat before attackers exploit them. Simple idea. Think like a hacker before hacker thinks of you. Why important? Because fixing a security problem is earlier is cheaper and safer. Example, it is easier to lock a door while building a house than after a robbery. Key components of the threat model is asset, what we protect. Example, the password, database. Next one is the threat, that is the possible attacks. Example, hacking, malwares. Vulnerability, it is the weakness. Example, the weak password. Immigrations, that is the defense. Example, the encryption and the firewalls. Next one is the straight frameworks. Next we are going to see about the threat modeling process, that is defining the scope, diagramming the system, identifying the threat, analyzing the risk, designing the immigrations, reviewing and improve. Next one is the straight framework. A frame is Microsoft model, that is S for spoofing, that is the fake identity. Next, T is for tampering, changing the data, or for reputation, denying the action. I for information disclosing, that is leaking the data. D for denial of service, making the system unavailable. E for elevation of privilege, that is gaining the extra access. Example of spoofing is ATM system. The spoofing means fake ATM card, tampering, changing the transaction records. Information disclosure is stealing the PIN. DOS is shorting a ATM service. The threats in the OS is malware, that is unauthorized, privilege escalation, data leakage. Other methodologies are threat, risking the scoring model, PASTA, that is attacking the simulation approach, attack trees, visual attack paths, CVSS, that is vulnerability security score. Each helps prioritize and understand the threat differently. Next one is threats in the operating system. The common threats in the related is malware, unauthorized access, privilege escalation, data leakage, denial of service. Best practices is involving the whole team, understanding the system fully, focusing on critical assets, updating models regularly, test assumption continuously. Threading model is not one time, it is continuous. The threats in the operating system is common operating related OS threats, that is malware, unauthorized access, privilege escalation, data leakage, denial of service. The conclusion of this lecture video is the threatening model helps to build secure systems. It identifies the risk before the deployment. It strengthens the operating system security. The final thought is security begins with understanding the possible threats. I have a question for you. Please answer it in a comment box. If your college portal has a weak password, what kind of vulnerability is that? The answering is authentication weakness. The threat model helps us to build secure system before attacks happens. Securing is not reacting, it is preparing. If you like, I also turn this in. Thank you. Record on